So the other day I was thinking about how much money I actually save a week on average, and I was pretty surprised when I saw the number was $722. I was surprised because I remember back when $722 was a lot of money to have at once, and now I save that 4 times a month. I started thinking about how I'm actually able to save $722 a week, because back when I first started my career, I was making about the same amount of money, but I was not saving this much. So yeah, I got to thinking of this and I was really surprised at how simple it was. So for me to save $722 a week, on average, all I have to do is wait until payday. I told you guys this was simple, but it wasn't always this simple. So I'm gonna be going over the 3 main steps that allow me to do this. The first step is to invest before I get paid. So this is the first thing I do, and that is done through my 401k and an HSA. So with this step alone, I save and invest about $733 every 2 weeks. So before my paycheck even hits my bank account, I've already invested $733. And this is every 2 weeks, which every week would be about $366. That is just for my 401k. I also contribute $100 a month into my HSA, which is $25 a week. So those are the 2 accounts I invest through before I get taxed. And so that saves me a little bit of money on taxes this year. So before I get paid, I've already saved and invested $391 a week. Again, this money is taken out before I get paid, so I don't really notice it's gone, but I do notice it increasing my net worth, which I'm a big fan of. The second main step I do to be able to save $733 a week on average is to invest after I get paid. Every payday I invest $500 into my Roth IRA account. So this has been $1,000 a month. And long story short, I want to max out my Roth IRA for 2021 by the end of 2021, even though I have until like April of next year. And I started late, so I've been putting $1,000 every month to reach that $6,000 max for this year. So $1,000 every month is $250 a week. And for now, the total is at $641 a week. Now, if I was to calculate my savings rate, this is all I would include. I save more money, which I'll talk about in a second, but that's for things I want to buy short term, so I wouldn't include that in the savings rate. But I will talk about those things because those savings are also very important. Now, this is all the investing I'm going to do for the rest of the year. There's been a lot of changes this year, and it's been a little hectic, but next year should be smoother sailing, and I'll invest a little bit more into non-retirement accounts. For now, I'm just really building those up. So the third main way I save money is by having a sinking fund in my budget. A sinking fund is just money I set aside for expenses I know are coming up in the near future. So right now I have car insurance, car maintenance, gifts, vacation, and clothes in my sinking fund currently, and this will be a little bit different for everyone. Now the sinking fund isn't much. It's about $325 every month at the moment, but it makes saving for things that I know are coming up much easier. For example, I have to pay close to $800 every 6 months for car insurance. So instead of having to come up with $800 the month it's due, I save like $130 every month for 6 months, so I can pay it all off up front, because if I do that, I get a discount, and who doesn't like discounts? So in total, with my investments and my sinking fund, if I did the math correctly, which hopefully I did, if not, that would be embarrassing, but I save about $722 a week. Now, I'm only able to save $722 a week because, one, I have a decent paying job in engineering, which I started going to college for before my junior year of high school, which is about 6 years now. Wow, getting old. I've also changed my mindset, habits, and beliefs around money, and I've also made everything into very simple systems, from my saving and investing to my budgeting and spending. The mindsets, beliefs, habits, and systems came from over a year of trial and error. Now, it's not like they're perfect yet. I'm always working on them, but they don't need to be perfect. And I didn't go into engineering for the money, but I knew it paid well, and I always believed in myself, which is, it's important in life in general, but that's a whole different discussion. Speaking of believing, YouTube believes that you'll really enjoy this video. So make sure you check that out. It could answer some of those money questions you've been having for a while now.